I humbly invite such an inspiring person who doesn't need any introduction and known among all of us for his wisdom and knowledge, our Honorable Principal Sir, Mr. Ankur Gupta. I would like to request Sir to please come on stage and address us all with school's annual report and also brief us about the upcoming new school at New Moradabad.
Teachers, a lot of ex-students whom I know have come today out of their love for the school, and the lovely New Delians. It's indeed a great honor and privilege to stand once again in front of you. The journey of 20 years has been great, as God has blessed us to educate such lovely children whom you will shortly see on the stage. Parents, it's very heartwarming to see you all gathered here, which makes us very happy. It makes us happy to see you as a part of this New Dales family. It's a cold evening, but the warmth of your presence is being felt. The two performances that you just witnessed was only a glimpse of what lies ahead, and I can vouch that New Dalians are going to leave you asking for more. I am confident that they will mesmerize you with their magic. But before that, kindly spare a few minutes and allow me to brief you about the important happenings at New Dales. We have always taken the first step to start with various kinds of fun-filled and educative activities for children, which definitely helps them build a strong base for themselves in all the spheres. Be it activities or new means of learning, we have always had a forward approach towards education, molding ourselves constantly with a changing scenario. It won't be possible for me to name each and every activity that takes place. You parents know best about all the activities that we keep doing the entire year. However, I would like to brief you about the highlights of the session. We as educators have always made children, as they begin from preschool or nursery class, what we have taught them is A for apple, B for boy, C for cat, and so on. However, we never realized that with this system they cannot read words. And if they cannot read words, they cannot form a sentence. They cannot read a sentence. So we were just making them how to recognize and how to write, but not how to read. So we introduced phonics. Phonics where they learn how to pronounce the alphabet. And once that is understood, reading becomes a cakewalk for them. And they can read the entire sentence, read very well. They have a complete command over reading, writing, and hence the spelling also, it comes on its own. Children have always enjoyed colors, and what more can we give them if they get the freedom to play with colors in all forms? Be doing something with crayon shavings, scribbling, cotton dabbing, all this on a chart paper. With all the freedom, not only to color the chart paper, but in the end, they get themselves colored too. Plantation Day is a very regular feature at New Dales, and this activity is self-explanatory. Then we also had a counselor in school who delivered a very interesting, informative and a very friendly talk to children on good touch and bad touch. This is a very sensitive matter in our society, and if children could be guided at the right time, it would create much awareness. And this is exactly what we tried to achieve. Class 1's creativity was at its best when they made some awesome things in best out of waste. Parents, over the last 2 years, we have inducted a Swachh Vidyalaya inspection team of class 1 students, namely Anya Chaudhary, Arunya Chaudhary, Rayansh Varshne, Laksh Kapoor, Prisha Jain, Shabib Ahmed Siddiqui, Veer Pratap Singh, Tashi Kakkar and Arnav Tyagi, who ensured under the guidance of Ms. Sherry that the school premises were always clean by checking and guiding their fellow students that they should not be throwing wrappers or any waste on the floor. And also a regular inspection round was made by them daily in the classes. And I feel proud to say that this endeavor of ours has made them much conscious in cleanliness. And this awareness only, this is what the awareness we need, which can make our Bharat Swachh. The feather in our cap was when the school got the Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar at the district level. It was a national mission from the Ministry of Human Resource and Development, awarded by none other than our Honorable DM, clearly reflecting how much importance we give that the school should be spick and span and especially hygienic washrooms. In this league, I would also like to thank Mrs. Meena Mandral, our Basic Education Officer, and her department, who had motivated us to participate in this competition because she had faith that New Days will bring laurels to her district. I also take pride in the fact that the ongoing MR vaccination program was held very successfully at our school, as we received a tremendous response from parents who came forward to get their child vaccinated. The remaining ones who could not attend due to absence will be done in the second round to ensure 100% vaccination in our school. We truly thank parents who fully understood the importance of this drive and came forward. The government had also launched a drive where children had to be dewormed, and it was a pleasure and honor for us as our school was chosen for the inauguration of this program by none other than the Honorable DM, where we had the pleasure to host the August gathering of senior officers from the Health and the Education Department. Since ours is just a play school, so not many inter-school competitions are organized where our children can show their talent. However, when our school was invited by Summer Valley to compete, our New Delhians showed their true colors and emerged as a group winner of inter-school elocution competition in 2017 and 18. In this league of achievements, let me mention that we were also awarded with the best play school for 2017-18 by the Minister of State for Finance on the 3rd of February 2018. Students carrying heavy bags has been a critical concern for all. To ensure students do not carry any extra books or notebooks, an e-diary note is sent daily to you parents mentioning which books are to be or not to be sent the following day, ensuring that bare minimum books are be brought by students, thereby reducing the weight of the bag. The e-diary system has replaced the heavy school diaries that children used to get each day, as all information is now passed on through the e-diary, which parents have been accessing very easily from their mobile phones. Each function I have been apprising you parents about the technological advances we have been making in the school, much for the convenience of you parents, and I need not elaborate any further since you all are very well aware of how this system has become convenient because of the school software and the mobile app. There was some initial resistance, but now that resistance has turned out to be a boon for all. And the latest was getting rid of invitation cards, which were replaced by e-cards sent to you all parents on mail. We are truly an eco-friendly school, are we not? Thank you. I know you all must be getting restless to see your little ones performing, but now please do allow me and brief you a few more minutes, please, of our new school, New Dales Montessori School at New Moradabad, Sector 16. This school, as you can see, is truly situated in the lap of nature with immense greenery, peaceful surroundings and area 4 times than this one. We are also surrounded by roads on all the 4 sides of the building, which is a blessing. And the serene atmosphere of this location will surely be a good reason for one to enroll in this school. We have a basement for parking, ground floor, and 3 floors above that. Classroom sizes are as per the norms, and in the forthcoming session, we begin with the functioning of the ground floor, in which we will take admissions right from class pre-nursery to class 2, but just having one section for each class in the beginning, year 1. Since there are 7 classrooms, 6 classrooms will be used as classes and the 7th one as an activity room. So pre-nursery, nursery, LKG, UKG, class 1 and class 2, we will begin taking admissions. Children getting admitted in class 2, next year they will move up to class 3, so on and so forth till class 5, as it will be one exclusive primary school. The ground floor will also be equipped with a swimming pool with separate changing room for boys and girls, an infirmary, parents waiting area, foyer, smoke detector alarms and sprinkler system in the basement. We have also ensured high safety standards, and movement of school vehicles will be totally segregated from the walk-in areas. Also, students coming by school transport have a separate entry door to the foyer and corridor. Ample space on the roadsides will make it very convenient for you parents to park their 4-wheelers as you come to drop and pick your ward. However, we will be having air-conditioned school transport right from day 1. Cameras at all strategic locations, smart classes, canteen on the ground floor accessible to children and parents, a huge playground with a stage where the morning assembly can take place. The ground floor also proposes to have an open-air theatre, but in the later phases of construction. The entire school will be centrally air-conditioned with 100% generator power backup. We also propose to have solar power. The ACs will not only cool in summers, but if need be, can be used for heating in winters. As regards activities are concerned, I assure you that we will try not only to match the standards of this school, but be able to provide much more, keeping in mind, and most importantly, an amphitheater on the first floor. We also propose to have a lift system. However, it will only be accessible to staff and not for students. The entire building of New Dale's Montessori has been designed and conceptualized by UK Interior Private Limited, Gurugram, and local support and construction by ANI, which is a 20-year-old architectural firm. The Bhumi Pujan of this Montessori school took place exactly a year back, on the 10th of December 2017, and work started in January. And as you just saw these slides, the building is up and about. A period of 11 months to construct clearly reflects the speed and the pace that the work has progressed. The best designing, architecture and construction team has ensured that this school's infrastructure is one of its kind not only in Moradabad but nearby too. We are truly thankful to this team. Parents, like every school, we will ensure to provide you with the best teaching staff and of course the support staff, who also play a very crucial role. I will be taking charge as a principal out there too, and my team, both here and there, will continue to strive for the best education standards that we can provide you parents as an elite play school and an elite primary school. But before I end, I want to make one very important announcement. All those parents wishing to take admission in the New Dale's Montessori school who will admit their child there will not be charged any registration or admission fees, since after all it is just one school. We begin taking admissions for the next session both for the play school and the Montessori school from the 14th of January 2019. But again on a first come, first served basis. As I just mentioned to you, the Montessori school will just be having one section per class in the first year. And out here in the past few years, it has been observed that we have been closing admission within 2 days of opening. Parents, your love and your support, constant support, is what has made this institution what it is today. You have always been wonderful parents, and our hearts fill with pride to have your children in our school. And as you all know by now, this play school will now only be up to class UKG. So 4 classes will be running out here: pre-nursery, nursery, LKG and UKG. The Montessori school will have pre-nursery to class 5. However, in the first year, in the coming session, it will be pre-nursery to class 2. I reiterate that we intend to provide the best to the little children of Moradabad. In the end, I would like to make one more clarification, that this school continues. We are not shifting. We are just opening a new school. There was a lot of doubt amongst parents, amongst many people they were in touch with, many people came in touch with me that are we closing and shifting there? We are not shifting. This school continues, it will be up to UKG, that is a new school. I do see restlessness growing. After all, you are here to watch your children participate. But I had received a lot of requests from parents who wanted to have some clarity of the new school, who wanted themselves to be briefed about it. So I thought of taking this opportunity today for this. Normally we underestimate the children of their talents because of the mask that is put on them by us. But what is hidden behind that mask, it's actually truly very surprising. So let us now be witness to an evening which I assure you is going to be guaranteed entertainment. Rather, not only entertainment, but these children will also keep giving us some nice messages in more or less every item. And if we heed their advice, life would be so much better. And parents, before I step down, one more last appeal I would like to make. If you really want to enjoy this evening, please just overlook the little imperfections of these children and enjoy the naturality of these children, which will make the venue full of joy and full of happiness. So see it to believe it as they unmask, so that you may see the magic. Thank you.